Jealousy and envy are two of the most, I think, the most disgusting emotions that humans have. And I feel like we have like I'm just going to say it flat out, like our generations, the millennials and the Gen Z and all the people our age we suck. Can I just say that? We are the most negative generation. You can't be successful in this generation if being successful is looked down as a looking at look I'm realizing that people my age actually look at success as a bad thing, because here's the thing. I hate and love Elon Musk. I have respect for the guy, and I hate and love Donald Trump, and I hate and love Andrew Tate, and I love them for certain reasons and I hate them for other reasons, for little petty reasons. Really, if you think about it, thinking about a successful person that's more ahead of you in life isn't really very productive, and I'm starting to realize that. So I'm going to try to stop talking about people like this as much. But Elon Musk is somebody that I actually respect, and I think he actually is a good person, and I think he actually has good intentions, and I think he's not perfect. Like, who is? Who on this planet, I just want to question any of you, who on this planet is perfect? Who on this planet doesn't make mistakes? Who on this planet is like, comes out of the womb and everything's there for them? Like, if you don't have billions of dollars, if you're not rich, guess what? You're not lower than anyone else. I hate the whole, here's the thing I don't like about billionaires. I agree. They're fucking definitely narcissistic for a reason, and there definitely is some shit that they do that is messed up. And they don't really understand that, I think. I don't think that they really understand that when you're a billionaire, when you're that rich, I think you really do live in an out-of-touch bubble with other people, and you don't really understand the struggles of the everyday person. That's completely understandable. I mean, if you think about it, how would you understand the problems of a other people in society in the middle of a recession? And it's frustrating, and emotions are high, but does it really, like, if you're really upset about your situation and you're not doing anything about it, does that really give you the moral high ground, though, either? Like, yeah, he's, like, at the same time, it's like, I've been charitable in my life, and it's okay to be charitable. Like, there's nothing wrong with giving to people, and I think billionaires do give to people, and they do want to make an impact. I believe that they want to do good things. I don't believe in the whole, like, they're Illuminati, there's these elite. Like, the problem is that people want to do good things. These people they have good intentions, but they don't really understand that what they do has such an impact, and they want to be loved. That's the thing. People who are rich don't really care about their money. I really don't believe that it's about money. It's not about, and yeah, status matters and all that. And they do that, but at the end of the day, like, these people are so rich that, like I said, this guy's the richest guy in the world. So, I mean, it's not like he's going to be crying in his Ferrari or whatever, or his Tesla whatever car, because he's the he owns Tesla, or he's the main shareholder. I don't really know. There's all this stuff about. But look, he's not perfect. I get it. But he has done some incredible things, or at least maybe he's not done them single-handedly, but he has gotten people interested in important things, and like put business into things that actually do good things. Like even if electric cars technically don't solve global warming, at least he's trying to do something about it. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to, he's a business guy who wants to do good things for the world. And I don't see why, and hating on him because he disagreed with the whole Twitter thing is ridiculous. Like, the whole thing on Twitter is a horrible, toxic place. And I honestly despise Twitter. I honestly despise it. But its influence clearly affects the world, and what Elon Musk wanted to do was to turn into a space where people could speak and say things that are controversial. And yeah, of course, there's a limit to that, but he wants to bring free speech back, and there's nothing wrong with that. That should not be looked at as some, oh my God, free speech. The bedrock of our society, of like the way the world has changed, and the reason why a lot of like the gains, the comforts we have, are because we have access to these incredible rights that we just spit on and we take for granted every day. The right to free speech, which is getting less and less every day with the internet. The internet obviously doesn't seem to be a place for free speech anymore. And like I said, there's a limit to it. I completely get that. But there's a difference between somebody who's like a flat out Nazi who literally is a racist piece of crap, and somebody who is a rationally thinking person and just disagrees with simply one side of your argument. There's a dog. You have to admit, when you look at, as a person who grew up liberal, my family was a liberal, the state of liberalism has changed and gone to this thing where it is this horrible monster machine, and it is more focused, instead of like making the world a better place and like trying to like come up with solutions, being a progressive as they call it, which they're not. They don't really care about. Liberals don't care about making the world better. They care about making you think the way they think more than they are about, just like a religion, just like a cult, just like any other ideology. And like I said, like the right is guilty of this as well. Clearly there was a point where, definitely there was more of that of the rights, the right-wing way of thinking was more predominant before. But is it really much better when we can't even discuss anything? We can't even discuss, you just get canceled. Whether you disagree with somebody, but I think if somebody's a Nazi, okay, and they're like literally preaching like we're gonna kill all the Jews, we're gonna kill whatever race, we're gonna do this, then yeah, they should be banned, in my opinion, or at least they should be like confronted and like, they should get the right, type of response, and maybe they should be silenced. But at the same time, that's the problem though, is there's a fine line, because anything can be decided to be hate speech. Anything. My video can be decided to be hate speech. And that's kind of what's happening. All of a sudden, critical thinking now is considered hate speech. Oh, now all of a sudden, questioning anything that the liberals want, what the liberals want is a complete totalitarian state. They want a complete totalitarian communist state. That's literally what they want. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but that's the truth of the matter, guys. There is no good solution politically right now when talking to somebody who is liberal, and that includes people in my family. I love them. I have nothing against them, and I understand what they think it's right, and they think that it makes the world better, but it doesn't. What you're believing in something you don't understand. You're ignorant. The fact is that people who are liberal, like most of my family, no offense, don't really understand what they're supporting. They don't really get it. They get so caught up in the whole race relations. You get so caught up in all this like other BS, because that's the why it's all bullcrap. Because most of it is nonsense. Most of it is just like, oh my God, these people, white people are bad because in the past they were mean to us. So they are bad. Trump was a bad president because he said a few things and it hurt everyone's feelings. Not because he did a bad job, because Trump actually did a great job. That's the thing. Trump actually was a good president. Like, logically speaking, the policies, things were just much better under him than they are now. Like life in America, politically and socially, was better before than it was with Biden. I don't care. Biden is freaking senile. He doesn't even know what the hell's going on. He's just being told what to do by a bunch of like talking heads. He's just a talking head. He doesn't even think for himself. Do you really want to live in a world where a bunch of guys just tell some guy? Do you really want to live in a country where no one respects us, and like literally like the president doesn't even have a mind? Even if the president is a flawed guy, like I said, I think that Trump is a very flawed person. I don't think he's perfect, but who is perfect? Like, if we can't have a president that wants to fix things and like goes in there and is okay, I'm going to fix the economy, and then he does it, and that's looked at as a bad thing. If we can't have a president who, like, because the liberal side has gone insane. There is nothing good that they want to do. Not a single policy that is done in modern liberal. Most of their policies are terrible and are backwards, but no one actually reads the shit. Like, the people who actually vote for this, like people who are liberal, don't even understand what the fuck they're supporting. Like, that's what I've realized when I'm growing up. Like, the more I researched it, I realized that my family and like I said, there is some good things. Like I said, I have like Medicaid, and there was certain things, certain policies that actually do help like lower income people. Like that, those are good things. And I disagree with the whole like right wing, oh, we shouldn't have some of these programs, they're bad. It's like, no, we should have some of these programs. That's great. Having some social programs that help people that are taxed, that, have a good tax system and it makes sense. That's great. But silencing free speech, the whole critical race theory thing, like we got to divide each other and be all divided like this, and and then transgender people just should be allowed to participate in any sport, even if it's like unfair, and there's like literally a dude who just put like said identified as a chick and just now he can compete with women. Like that's fair. Like and that's somehow, what I'm saying is somehow racism or phobic or whatever phobia or whatever bullshit that they'll say to to discredit you because you can't say what you want to think, because how dare you question the ridiculousness of all of this. And then Elon Musk, how dare he take over a platform? How dare he want to have free speech? How dare he want to preserve the values of a country that has fallen apart, where literally like we are so comforted. We are so comfortable, and we take all of it for granted. I'm talking to you, Gen Z. I'm talking to you millennials, you crybabies, you little bitches. You suck. I'm going to tell this about my generation. You fucking suck, bro. All of you. You are losers. You bitch and you moan. You don't even want to work half the time. And there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying that the boss is nice. I'm not saying that life is fair. I'm not here to say to you that like everything at your life is just going to turn around because if you go work hard that you're going to become a billionaire. No, I'm not going to bullshit you any of that stuff. Like, yeah, obviously there's life, but you can be happy. You can choose to be happy. You can choose to live in a world where you have control of your life, or you can continue to do what you're doing now, Gen Z, or people, millennials, where I have to work. I have to work. I want to have a remote job. It's like, yeah, I want to have a remote job too. I want freedom. I want to get away to the 9 to 5 too. But constantly what I hear from people my age, my sister, she says, no one should be allowed to be that rich. No one should be allowed to be that rich. No one should be allowed to do this. No one should be allowed to do that. You are all completely backwards thinking. This is why that communism took over and it led to millions of people dying, because all the way that people are thinking, they're pro-communist. These rules, these ideas that have never fucking worked and they never will work. This madness comes again every generation, I've noticed. And I am the only person in my family that is in reality, that actually observes the insanity of what's going on. And regardless of how you feel about certain people, that just doesn't change the facts of what they're doing. If Elon Musk runs several companies and he can run several companies at once and he wants to bring people to Mars and do amazing things, how is that a fucking bad thing? Just like when the government literally just gave up on NASA. Government just was like, fuck NASA. I'm just not going to fucking do that. We're just not going to fund it. It's a waste of time. How dare someone who is rich come out and be like, you know what? I want to go to the moon. I want to have an exciting future. I want to do amazing shit. I want humanity to accelerate. I want humanity to do amazing things. I want to go to the moon. I want to go to Mars. I want to expand my consciousness. How dare somebody say that? How dare anybody think outside the box? How dare anybody want to inspire others? How dare they? How dare they decide to get out of my bubble, or to make me feel insecure? Oh, I'm a loser. I'm not doing anything in my life. Because you're not. That's the fact with most of you fucking pussies. That's the fact with this generation. That's the fact with black pill, red pill, whatever the fuck. I'm gonna go on Reddit. Girls don't like me. Every fucking incel. I'm short, I'm fat, I'm insecure, whatever. It's like, shut the fuck up. Y'all are crybabies. You booed him off stage. Now what? The most innovative person, the only person in this planet who is doing fucking something as far as like what I've seen, I don't see a single company interested in doing the shit that he's doing. I don't care what you say about how rich he is. I don't care if he discredited a few people. I don't care if he took the credit for all that shit. You know what? Fuck that. If he wants to go to the moon, and if he wants to fucking move humanity to expanded consciousness and go to fucking stars and go to fucking other planets, I am all fucking for that, man. I don't give a fuck about, oh, he didn't say this thing that I hurt my feelings. Oh, fuck that. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Life is fucking hard. We are the weakest. Our generations are a joke. We are disgrace to the rest of our other generations. People fucking were in the fucking, like, you got to think about this. People were in the fucking cold and fucking shit thousands of years ago. And this is where we are. People were in the fucking frigid tundra, fucking surviving, discovering shit, discovering fucking islands, discovering they discovered the very land you're fucking sitting on. Yet you're like, oh, fuck this guy, he wants to fucking go to Mars. Fuck him, he's so rich, he's too successful. Fuck him. You know, this is the type of thinking that killed a lot of Jews. This is the type of thinking that caused the Holocaust. This is the type of dumb shit why there's fucking Nazis. Because they're fucking jealous. Because the Nazis fucking are jealous of fucking Jewish people. How fucking dare they be innovative? How dare they invent a banking system that works for people? Oh, I don't make the right choices in my life. Oh, the system doesn't work in my favor and make me a trillionaire. Oh, it's a bunch of emotional fucking excuses. You are a pussy. If you are choosing to be unsuccessful and you're spending your money on dumb shit and you're fucking like, I'm on Fortnite, why are girls liking me? It's same thing for guys, but if you're like a girl and you're like, feminism, fuck all men, they're all trash because I dated one guy and it didn't work out. He treated me bad. Well, then date somebody else. Oh no, don't do it. You can't fucking do that. Oh, you can't fucking think. I know I sound like a red pill little bitch, but I need to get this shit out. Like, I'm fucking tired of my generation. You fucking suck, bro. Fuck millennials. Fuck Gen Z. Fuck all of you. You suck. We suck. We are thinking backwards. What is going on? We're changing our genders. Oh, I don't know what gender I am. I don't know what I am. Oh, my life is so confusing. I have anxiety and I'm depressed. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. That's me in my head sometimes. Like, my brain will literally say that shit. And now I'm starting to say, fuck you anxiety, fuck you depression. That's all fucking self-created shit. No one was fucking depressed. No one fucking had time to be depressed when they were out in the fucking, when they were in the wilderness fucking surviving. You understand? Like, none of that shit fucking existed. Like, no one was like, I'm depressed. Oh, it's like, no, I gotta fucking build some shit so I don't freeze to death tonight. I gotta fucking go gather some fucking food so I can fucking live. No one was like, oh, you know what I mean? There was a time where people fucking didn't live. You know what? There was a time in the past where literally you died at 35. The longest you would fucking live on this goddamn earth would be 35 or younger. Children used to die before, like, they even, like, were born. Like, that would be normal. That was recent. And you want to bitch to me about some people being successful, wanting to innovate, wanting to do something good for humanity. How dare people want to do good things for humanity? How dare they? We're so spoiled. Oh, we're like a fucking ant on the earth and we're a fucking virus or whatever. Fuck that way of thinking. Fuck all that negative shit. Fucking get up today. Fucking work hard. Fucking put effort and change your fucking outcome. Because our generation is interested in creating negative outcomes, I've figured out. You can change. Be the outlier. Do semen retention as a man. Work on yourself. Do things that are great for you. Stop fucking obsessing about people who are more successful than you. Stop comparing yourself to people that have nothing to do with you, don't even know you exist, and probably aren't that bad in any way. That's the end of my rant. I know it's like 20 minutes. If you still are here, thank you. Please like the video. Bruh, peace.